Alright. What's going on? This is Accelerate. This is a game that I played recently that was just a solo queue game. Yeah. So I'll just leave it at that. We'll kind of get into it. I'm going to skip through this part. Basically, this is how it kind of works. We're on the Radiant, so I picked Tidehunter, and these guys randomed Outworld Devourer and Puck. So I was like, okay, well, at this time I was telling them, like, hey, pick harder carries. I know it's like a really funny thing to think about, but I mean, it's going to be against a life stealer, you know? And, yeah, let's see. I think the pick's coming up next. Oh, they waited till the end of time to pick. But that's fine. Let's go to free camera here. So, this is the enemy team. You got a Medusa, a life stealer, a Legion Commander, a Centaur, and a Crystal Maiden. This is our team. You got the Skywrath Mage, you got a Weaver, which can kind of carry, I guess. You've got me on the Tidehunter, this Puck, and this Storm Spirit. So, it's like pretty bad. Like you have to, like I feel like you have to win this like in like 25 minutes. Like I don't know how else you like, because I mean these guys are all gonna get farmed. Like this life stealer, no matter what happens, like unless you're pushing towers early, like this life stealer is gonna get farmed. This Medusa is gonna get farmed. Centaurs, tanky, Legion Commander, like gets dual kills, and Crystal Maiden is supporting. So anyway, we'll just start it off and see how it goes. So I'm going off lane here with the Tidehunter. Pretty common. And the Storm decided to come with me, which I think it's fine. We end up getting like a decent block. These guys are blocking pretty well too. Let's see mid. So we got Puck versus the Medusa, who's already harassing, and then the Legion Commander and Centaur versus Skywrath Mage and the Weaver. So Crystal Maid's doing a little harassing early. I pretty much just walk up and punch her and do an anchor smash. Yeah, it's pretty boring for a little while in the early game. But we actually did pretty well in this lane. Like, considering it's the off lane, like, and she was pulling, like, we did pretty well. How's this Puck doing mid? He's got decent last hits. See, this whole thing, like, just isn't going to end up mattering. You know? I mean, like, spoiler alert, it doesn't go well for us. But we'll kind of watch it, I guess. So Medusa grabbed the magic wand, or magic stick rather, first. Which I feel like, I don't know. I mean, Puck isn't really spamming, you know? So I feel like it's kind of wasted. I mean, it's got 0 charges, you know? And that's like delaying her bottle. She could probably have a bottle by now. What's that, 200 gold? Yeah, I think it's 200 gold. And like, you could have a bottle. But that's just like my thoughts on it. And this, I don't know about this one either. Like, I never played Life Stealer, but I mean, obviously he's going to go for a Midas first. But like, just like 2 sets of tangos and gloves just seems kind of, I don't know. I don't know anything about Life Stealer. Weaver's items look okay. I guess maybe he's gonna go to like a ring of Basilisk into a ring of Aquila or something. I don't know. Yeah, Legion Commander looks fine. She has her boots already. That's good. She's like pretty tanky, pretty good health already. Plus she like regens life, I think. Yeah, press the attack. I never played this chick either. Centaur I play a lot. He's pretty good. I think you need to get one into Stomp, though. Maybe, like, early. I guess it depends how it's going. But, yeah, we're up here. Pressuring the lane. Not really pressuring. We're just... Like, they have the lane in, like, a really good position. But, yeah, pretty boring here for a little bit. I think I end up buying wards soon. It's like I'm like the only semi-support on the team, so like I have to buy wards, but I didn't do it for a while. And like they end up getting like some pretty good pulls here to like keep the lane under control. Let me just do some more harass. He gets pretty aggressive, but like Tidehunter is so tanky, you know? And then the Storm Spirit's gonna get the kill, the first blood. But like you can't kill Tidehunter. Like I don't know how you kill this dude, you know? Like I mean especially if he anchor smashes, like it does like 60% damage reduction. You know, and you can kind of, I mean it's really low mana cost, so you can just spam it, you know? Like she's using all, I mean, she has one in the regen in the Arcane Aura. But she's like using all of her mana to try to like spam Tidehunter. Like this guy is massive. Like look at him. He's huge. And he carries like a fish shark thing. Like this guy, Tidehunter, dude, he is massive. Like that's, and he's hungry like all the time. Like if you listen to him, he's like, he's always hungry for like krill and jellyfish and plankton, you know? So I feel like he's hungry for Crystal Maiden as well. That was pretty cheesy. Anyway,
His middle tower is under siege.
ended up buying some wards to try to get this lane under control. I mean, it's like probably too late now, but
That was good of you.
that's all right. Weaver's like a really good hero too. I don't really, I mean, I play him a little bit, but I think he's just like really, like he's really mobile. And if you play him in like the off lane, you can last hit with Geminate. And like Shikuchi, if you match Shikuchi, like you can kind of last hit with that too. Like get all the creeps to like kind of a similar like low health, and then just Shikuchi, and like get all the creep kills. So I think I end up leaving this lane soon, because we end up going for like a kill bottom. These guys are playing pretty well. Like they're playing pretty safe. They probably called missing. Like mid called missing. So Puck's kind of wasting time here. Yeah, what's these guys doing? So Crystal Maiden's alone in lane. Nax is doing his jungle thing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Medusa's pressuring the tower, barely, but like getting free farm and XP. These guys are just playing safe. I think typically, I don't know, around level, I guess level 6, Legion Commander can like start ganking, getting dual kills, and then she can like start to kind of like snowball out of control, I guess. I don't know. I don't play her very much either. I think I already said that. But yeah, so it's pretty slow, like in the beginning. Like overall we're like, I mean our Weaver is like farming a little bit better. But again, like it just doesn't matter. Like they're all like late game carries besides Crystal Maiden. You know? And like Tidehunter is really tanky, but at the end of the day, like I'm just gonna take a bunch of harass here from Crystal Maiden. But like he has Ravage, and then that's just like a setup. Like you need to do something with it, you know? And these guys don't really do any late game damage. Like Storms are really good like mobile kind of ganker. You know, you can like zap around and stuff and do like pretty good magic damage. But when the game goes late they just like get BKBs that counters him. Puck, kind of a similar thing, really mobile, like good silence. The Dream Coil's good if you land it. Like people are stupid enough to run out of it, which happens all the time, and then they just get stunned. That was a nice dodge there, but got hit anyway. Yeah, what else? Skywrath Mage. Yeah, like really obviously high burst damage with the ult, you know. He looks like he's getting pressured pretty hard here. So he will die. Yep, definitely. Weaver's trying to be aggressive. Get a couple last hits.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And Shikuchi.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
siege.
got the Legion Commander pretty low. And the Centaur is pretty low too, actually. But he's regenning with his Tranquil Boots. So he'll be fine.
Missing top.
Good rune control from the Jester tree here. Guess I didn't like look at these people's names. The Jester tree is playing Medusa. You got Wart Rog on Legion Commander. It's a weird name. You got some odd characters that I'm not sure what they mean on the Centaur. You got 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey on this dude. What's this guy's name? Yeah, Skywrath Mage. I'm really tired. Potato MMR. Just basically like the perpetual hell of MMR on the puck. You got Mr. Gurger. Murgurger on the CM. Rally Cat on the Storm Spirit. And I'm Accelerate on the Tidehunter. So I did teleport bottom. I don't think these guys saw it because I teleported down here. And then I'm just going to walk up and punch them. Like, I'm just going to go for the Ravage. Get the last hit on the Legion Commander. And then we're going to be really aggressive on the Centaur. He's really tanky, but yeah, I don't think we'll kill him. But still decent. I mean, to kill like a Legion Commander early is good, I guess. But yeah, then Puck makes a nice play to get the kill, but he tanks like a lot of tower damage, and he doesn't have any bottle charges, so like you're not gonna. There's no way to reduce, like, what is it all called? Stone Gaze? I never play Medusa. Like, she's full health, you know? And ult. I don't even think she needed to ult, really. I mean, I guess, like, Puck can just get away. But... so, yeah, I mean, early game, like, let's take a look at the net worth. Like, we're pretty much keeping even with them, you know? Like our Storm and Puck and Weaver are doing okay. I mean, considering like these weird lanes, you know, Storm in the off lane. I mean, maybe that's a thing. I mean, I guess he's mobile, but like I feel like he needs some farm. Like, you know, maybe like an Orchid, a quick Orchid or a quick Bloodstone on this dude. Maybe. I don't know. Centaur's saving up for his Blink Dagger. Pretty awesome item. These guys get aggressive. Here, I don't think we can make anything of this. Yeah, I end up teleporting in for nothing. But I got the mana boots up on Tidehunter, so of course that always helps. I end up spamming Anchor Smash a lot. It's really good. Like once you have level 4 Anchor Smash, like you can just go do Ancients. Like you can stack. There's like later in the game where I stack like 3 sets of Ancients, and you can just like keep Anchor Smashing and it does damage to them, and then it like reduces their damage by 60%. So like as long as you have enough mana, you take like no damage from like triple or quad stacked Ancients. So I'm out of mana, but we're gonna try to go on something here. Of course I could use my mana boots, but I'm like way too slow and panicking. So I just run. And now I'm out of mana for the mana boots. But Puck gets a nice kill and ends up getting away. Using some bottle charges. Wants to go back in for the CM. And then Storm comes in. I think they should get this kill. Yeah, the Centaur ult comes in. But she's under tower, so no dice. A little bit of time wasted. It's like pretty good heads up from the Centaur. I think it's important to like watch where, like watch the mini map, watch what's going on, you know, so you can get like a good stampede off. Stampede's pretty good. Like it slows them when you run through them. So I like that skill. I like Centaur. He's a really good hero. And this is going to be a dead Weaver for sure. That crit. Oh, but he does the time lapse. And the big fat Tidehunter comes in. Slows, Rampage, good Skywrath ult, and I think we chase this one. An Anger Smash that misses, a Gush to slow him a little bit more, and Weaver should clean up the kill.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
So yeah. But I mean the net worth, like, still isn't changing. I mean, Weaver's still getting, like, Weaver's getting good farm, but, like, Medusa's right behind.
Has fortified its structures.
Like, she's farming pretty well. Let's look at the XP graph. So it's in our favor now. Storm's definitely gonna die. Nope. He's too mobile. But now he's out of mana. If they dive... Oh no, nice play by Puck. That was pretty good. But he will ultimately die.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, yeah, it kind of swings the XP down a little bit, but we're still in the lead XP wise and we're farming better. About 1,000 GPM ahead. Or is that GPM? 1,000 total gold earned.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
I don't know. It's a gold graph. It's numbers.
Radiant's top tower has been destroyed.
So, they're already pressured in a tier 1. They're pressuring the top tier 1. We, like, I mean, we got some early kills, but we didn't really make anything with it. Like, yeah, we kind of, like, this tower will go down soon. But, like, the other towers, like, we weren't able to do a ton of damage to them. Like, a lot of pressure. So, that's kind of, like, the way we have to win this game. Because, like, right now is when, like, these heroes get really good. Like, Puck wants to go for, like, a Blink Dagger, but, like, she has enough levels and, like, a good Dream Coil is, like, pretty good in team fights. And Storm can kind of bounce around and, you know, do his thing. And of course, like, the, what is it, Mystic Flare? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Mystic Flare, like, does a bunch of damage. You know, and then Weaver, like, is pretty viable just for being mobile. But, like, you have to get, like, a good team fight. Like, you have to, like I pretty much have to run in and ravage, and then they have to come in and do all their stuff. And I think that happens, like, a couple times. But...
Stay near. Silence.
So they come in... I don't think I ravaged this. Yeah, we end up just, like, killing the Crystal Maiden.
I'm burning up. Puck out.
So that's decent. A decent trade. Yeah, let's skip ahead a little bit, actually. So it basically just goes like this. We get some really cool team fights. If I see one, I'll stop for it. Yeah, basically, like, we win some good fights. I think that was a good one. Let's see. So we're going to come to the river. I'm, like, already kind of doing Ancients. But then I see him go in. We get the kill on the Crystal Maiden, which is always good. Medusa's trying to be aggressive. Actually, I think we only got a Skywrath kill there.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Weaver's doing a good job getting the tower for us.
Dire's bottom tower has been destroyed.
See, while they're, like, wasting time here, that's, like, the thing that you want to do, I think. It's just, like, pressure the tower, you know? You're Weaver. You're, like, super mobile. And I don't think they have any detection. Yeah, like, none of these guys are going to buy dust. You know, that's way too high speed. I mean, Sentries is good, but... And a big Ravage. 1, 2, 3. See, that's the kind of team fight, man. That's like, oh, so good. I think that was like one of the better ones.
Dire's bottom
But anyway, game goes on for a while. Let's skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead. So we're like 17 to 6
tower is being attacked.
on kills. You know, like we've like had really good team fights. Our XP's ahead, our gold is ahead. You know what all these guys have to do is just turtle. They just have to like rat. You know, like Nax just chills in Centaur. He's gonna get his farm anyway. You know, he's going for his what is it, Hood of Defiance,
Tower is being attacked. It's
which
probably
like
fine.
is really good against all of us.
On a supercomputer,
Weaver gets
I
blown
barely
up.
understand what's happening right now.
But maybe we'll get a Legion kill for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
And no, not gonna happen.
A midsummer.
It's a dead puck who instantly buys back. Waste. Anyway, that's the basics of it. Let's get to the end of this. This is a shit show. So here they start catching up. You notice the XP's coming down, the gold's coming down a little bit. Like we have to make the change here. Nice ravage by the Tidehunter. Well executed. He's so good. But then just runs into the CM ult around like 3 heroes. Awesome. Yeah, Legion's getting dual kills. I mean, she's already got plus 52 damage, so...
Dire's middle
Yep,
tower
late
is
game's happening for these guys. Look at that. Basher, Maelstrom, Armlet. Like,
double kill.
yeah, this is just where it starts to get out of hand.
Is under attack.
And here they've like fully caught up. Like we just can't push high ground against them. So slowly they've pushed these towers. Some good wards actually. So we're gonna try to like semi-push here. But like I guarantee this is gonna end in a bad team fight for us. Puck scouting it out. Going high ground. Trying to punch the towers a little bit. I get frozen. BKB. I BKB in return. But like, it just doesn't matter. Little Shivas that misses everybody because they have BKBs. Like, we just do no damage to these guys.
Around.
Like,
Do not come.
he's so tanky and he has a hood.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
And I try to go back in to see what I can clean up. Weaver might get a kill here. Can we kill the CM?
I'm burning up.
I'm going to kill the CM. I'll probably die for it. Another Shivas. Like, I do no damage to this guy.
I'm over here. Over here.
Storm's doing his thing.
Zap.
Gets his Lincolns. And he's just going to get blown up. For sure. They should get this kill. No, he's too mobile. But yeah, like, Centaur took no damage that fight. I mean, he has heart. Like, he's already regenning. You know? That's like... Yeah. Late game, there's just no chance. Yeah, even like a Ravage. I might kill the Lifestealer, but I guarantee I'm going to die for it. Yeah. And she'll get another dual kill.
Women and children and goop and anchor around my neck. Each death.
Yeah. Well, at least he has cool sayings. Women and children and Kunkka first. The guy like hates Kunkka. It's really funny. Anyway, that's pretty much the game, guys. You can see here, like, they take a free Roche that Storm like thinks we should contest. We can't. They've like fully caught up in gold, fully caught up in XP. Now you have a Nax that's farmed. You have a Legion Commander that has ridiculous damage. You have a Centaur that's super tanky and does pretty good damage. A CM that is supporting, and a Medusa that, I guess this is good. I never play Medusa, but like a Lincoln's and Manta. Like, and I mean, what do we have? We have like a Weaver with like a casual Demon Edge and a Lincoln's. I mean, maybe Desolator would have been better. I don't know. Me, like, I'm pretty farmed too, but I'm just an initiator, a big tanky initiator. So, like, it's cool, and I can go in and do stuff, but I need people to follow up. And like these guys both went for Dagon. Like that is so bad. You know? I think it's so bad. Like, I mean, if you get it early and then you win in the mid game, it's fine. But they're gonna buy BKBs. Like, look at that, BKB, BKB. You know, she doesn't have one, but she has Mana Shield. He has Rage, which is basically like a BKB, and she's just a support, so who cares? But like 3 of them, Dagon does nothing to them. You know. Plus Centaur has like the hood, so he takes like less magic damage. You know. It totally counters us. This is just a game. This is just one of those games, you know? I mean, if you look at this, Tied 11, 5, and 16. I'm just saying, I never do particularly well. You know, I'm completely a noob, I'm willing to admit it. But, like, look at this. 10 deaths, just like feeding deaths to these guys. 8 deaths, 5. You know, and it just gets worse. I mean, this game goes on for like, you know, now they're like pushing the base, we can't defend, like some buybacks, more deaths.
Dire's top tower is being
And it's just like,
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
there's no way to come back from it, you know? So that's the strategy is one person plays like a semi-support, like a tanky dude who buys wards, kind of, and initiates, and then just pick a bunch of carries, you know? Just pick a bunch of carries, and you're good. Like, that's all you have to do. And then you win. The game goes late anyway, 55 minutes, and you're good. So that's my guide, and that's all I have to say about it. A little frustrated, but I guess it happens. Good game.